Every animal in the world inherits its appearance from its parents, generation after generation. But sometimes things don't turn out as expected. These unexpected changes are known as mutations. Some of these mutations result in cute and harmless quirks, while others can be quite shocking. From a kitten with 8 legs to a white tiger born with cross-eye syndrome, here are 20 amazing creatures that won the genetic lottery. Number 1. Piglet with a monkey's face. Mutations come in various forms, not just in animals growing extra body parts. Sometimes, animals can end up looking like a completely different species. This happened with a piglet that had the face of a monkey. This peculiar-looking piglet became popular in its hometown of Jijin, China, because of its monkey-like face. But why would a pig look like a monkey? No one knows for sure. When a video of this piglet surfaced online, many people believed that its disfigurement at birth was due to pollution. This led to several petitions urging the town to take measures against pollution to prevent such occurrences in the future. Sadly, the piglet with the monkey face only lived for 4 days after its birth. Number 2. Cow with 6 legs. Is there a place for a 6-legged animal on a farm? This is the story of Lily, a little cow that surprised veterinarians when she was born with 2 extra legs. Lily lives on a farm in Weissenberg, Switzerland. Despite initial doubts about her survival, Lily has managed to join the herd without any problems. However, if you're curious about her milk, you'll be disappointed because Lily will never produce milk due to a spine deformity. On the bright side, this also means she won't be sent to the butcher, ensuring her a safe place on the farm. Number 3. Angora rabbit. Ever wondered what happens when you mix a rabbit and a sheep? If you're British, or a dad, or both, you might jokingly say woolly jumper. But did you know that such hybrid creatures actually exist? Meet the Angora rabbit. Yes, beneath all that fluff, there's a rabbit hiding. Originating from Ankara, Turkey, the Angora breed is one of the oldest types of woolly rabbits. These woolly rabbits are a real thing and are used for wool production, with over 3,000 tons of Angora fluff produced each year. The rabbit's long hair is a result of a genetic mutation, which has been selectively bred over time to enhance the trait. The Angora breed comes in various varieties, with the largest, the German Angora, weighing up to 11.5 pounds, more than a 2-month-old baby. Some varieties, like the French Angora, have smaller wool ratios and can live happily for around 12 years, a good lifespan for a domestic rabbit that usually averages around 8 years. So you could say this mutation is a bit harebrained in more ways than one. Number 4. Stumpy, the 4-legged duck. Remember the story of the ugly duckling? Well, the tale of Stumpy, the 4-legged duck, is just as real as his extra legs. Born in Hampshire, England, Stumpy has been in the spotlight ever since. According to owner Nicky Janway, the extra legs were like training wheels for Stumpy, helping him learn to walk. But there's no need to feel sorry for Stumpy. On the contrary, he's doing just fine and is dearly loved. Number 5. Mongo, the chimpanzee. Mongo the chimpanzee was a sight to behold at Twycross Zoo in Leicestershire, England. Afflicted with alopecia, an autoimmune disorder causing hair loss, Mongo's physique put human weightlifters to shame. Alopecia, also affecting humans due to various reasons, often stress might have been a factor in Mongo's hair loss, possibly due to the strains of zoo life. While hairlessness isn't uncommon in the wild, seeing a Zimbabwean hairless baboon might still make you shudder. To chimpanzees like Mongo, his muscular build might not have been impressive, but for humans, it showcased just how strong these apes are. Chimpanzees are around 1.5 times stronger than the average person, capable of pulling twice their body weight. This strength comes from a higher proportion of muscle fibers necessary for quick, powerful movements, vital for activities like swinging through trees and escaping predators. Sadly, Mongo passed away in 2012, leaving behind a legacy of impressive strength and hairlessness. But Mongo wasn't the only animal rocking the hairless look. Hairless guinea pigs, also known as skinny pigs, are just like their furry counterparts but without the hair. This genetic mutation, first discovered in 1978, makes them resemble tiny hippos. Despite their lack of coats, they make popular pets due to their gentle nature. Without fur, they eat more to maintain healthy fat reserves and are more inclined to snuggle up with you for warmth. So, if you're hairless like Mongo, maybe you can enjoy extra snacks and cuddles too. Number 6. Albino spotless giraffe. Albino animals may not be unheard of, but encountering them in the wild still catches us off guard. Take, for instance, the albino giraffe. In 2016, a remarkable specimen was spotted in Kenya among a herd of 19 ordinary giraffes. Devoid of its characteristic spots, this albino giraffe appeared like an otherworldly hybrid, resembling a cross between a stallion and the familiar tall-necked mammal. Despite its striking appearance, the other giraffes seemed unperturbed by its unusual coloration. Number 7. Ayam Cemani. It is a breed of chicken that epitomizes the phrase "back to black." Unlike the soothing chirps of blackbirds, waking up to the crow of an Ayam Cemani rooster might be a bit eerie, considering these birds are entirely black. From their skin and beak to their meat, organs, and even bones, every part of an Ayam Cemani is cloaked in darkness. This distinctive coloration is the result of a mutant fibromelanistic gene, leading to hyperpigmentation. The secret behind their ebony appearance lies in the production of melanin, the pigment responsible for skin color. Ayam Cemanis produce an abundance of melanin compared to regular chickens, resulting in their intense black hue. Originating from Sumatra and Indonesia, these chickens are fairly average in size, with roosters weighing between 4.5 to 6 pounds and hens weighing between 3.5 to 4.5 pounds. Despite their ordinary size, their rarity is extraordinary, with only about 3,500 Ayam Cemanis existing worldwide. Due to their scarcity, a single high-quality chicken can fetch up to $6,000. However, their meat is not particularly renowned for its taste and is often described as slightly gammier than that of regular chickens. Hyperpigmentation isn't exclusive to chickens, it can affect various animals, resulting in striking all-black appearances. From hedgehogs and seals to even giraffes, the fibromelanistic gene can create stunning combinations. Number 8. Pig with two heads. Now let's shift our attention to Rudy, a pig with two heads. Born on an Iowa farm in 1997, Rudy lived longer than most mutant pigs. However, his life was far from easy. Struggling with mobility issues from a young age, he relied on a special walker for support. Additionally, Rudy was blind in his middle eye. Despite his challenges, Rudy's life had significance beyond his unique appearance. After his passing, his body was preserved for research purposes, particularly for studying children with facial deformities. While Rudy's existence may have seemed improbable, his role in scientific research underscores the unexpected contributions animals can make to our understanding of biology. Number 9. Polydactyl cats. We're all familiar with the mischief cats can get up to with their regular set of claws, but what if they had a few extra? Enter polydactyly, a genetic anomaly that can lead to cats having additional digits on their paws. While most cats sport 5 toes on their front paws and 4 on their back, polydactyl cats can boast 6 or more on each paw. This condition arises from a genetic mutation in a dominant gene, but it's generally harmless to the cat's well-being. In fact, those extra toes can enhance their balance and hunting prowess. Legend has it that sailors once believed polydactyl cats brought good luck to their ships, as they were thought to be better mouse hunters, thus keeping the vessels free of vermin. In 2002, Jake, a ginger tabby with an astonishing 28 toes, earned a place in the Guinness World Record for the cat with the most digits. Another ginger tabby named Thumbs also joined the ranks with 28 toes, some of which resemble thumbs. But the strangeness doesn't end there. In Turkey, an Instagram sensation named Midas, the cat stands out not for extra toes, but for extra ears. Despite not doubling up on hearing ability, Midas possesses additional ears due to a recessive genetic mutation passed down from her parents. With all these extra appendages, it's almost as if cats just need opposable thumbs to complete their quest for world domination. Number 10. Cow with 3 horns. No need to reach for your Pokeballs, this isn't a real-life Pokemon. Meet the cow with 3 horns, a viral sensation that sparked headlines worldwide. Hailing from a farm in Brazil, this unique bovine has an extra horn, making her stand out from the herd. Despite the buzz surrounding her, little is known about her aside from her residence on the farm. Fortunately, her owners have opted to keep her identity under wraps to shield her from potential exploitation or harm. Who knows, you might have already tasted her milk without even realizing it. Number 11. Reticulated pythons with unique coloration. My love, the reticulated python with a dazzling twist. Reticulated pythons usually have brown diamond patterns for camouflage. My love, a python from the Reptile Zoo in Fountain Valley, California, stands out due to her shimmering rainbow-colored colored scales. This snake was bred by J. Brewer, the zoo's founder, who combined the motley and golden child genes to create this unique pattern. 2 mutations that affect scale coloration in domesticated snakes. Despite the species' reputation for aggressive behavior, My Love has yet to exhibit any harmful tendencies. Even with her impressive musculature, she's better suited to the safety and care of captivity than the wild. Reticulated pythons are among the largest snake species, with some reaching nearly 30 feet in length. My Love measured 12 feet long in 2022 and could potentially double that length as she gets older. Number 12. Two-headed tortoises. Thelma and Louise are two-headed tortoises residing at the Smithsonian Zoo in Washington, D.C. They are not conjoined twins, but rather one animal that form 2 heads in utero. This phenomenon, known as bicephaly, can occur in nature and captivity, especially in reptiles. Bicephalic animals often do not live long in the wild, but some manage to survive, though it can be a challenge for them. Thelma and Louise, two-headed tortoises at the Smithsonian Zoo, share a stomach, but one head is more dominant than the other. Despite sharing a body, they constantly try to move in different directions, reminiscent of two-headed dragons from fairy tales. Bicephaly, the condition of having 2 heads, is more common in reptiles due to temperature fluctuations affecting their embryos. While rare, bicephalic animals are sought after by some zoos and reptile enthusiasts for their unique collections, offering a glimpse into the possibilities of genetics. Number 13. Toby, the two-nosed dog. Toby, a German shepherd with 2 noses, found a loving home with Todd Ray, the owner of the Venice Beach Freak Show. Instead of being put off by Toby's unusual appearance, Todd was fascinated by it and welcomed Toby into his home. Todd's acceptance of Toby shows his love for unique and special things, which is also clear in his work at the Venice Beach Freak Show. The Freak Show is famous for celebrating the strange and extraordinary, making it the perfect place for a dog like Toby to be loved and accepted. Toby's story is a great example of how important it is to accept and embrace differences. Todd didn't see Toby's extra nose as a problem, he saw it as something that made Toby special. This way of thinking not only gave Toby a loving home, but also showed the inclusive and accepting nature of Todd and his work at the Freak Show. Number 14. Cats with wing-like appendages. While cats can't fly, there have been instances of them being born with real wings. There are 3 likely causes of wing-like appendages in cats: matted fur, feline cutaneous asthenia, and a mutation of supernumerary limbs. Feline cutaneous asthenia can occur on various parts of the body and allows cats to move these growths similar to how birds move their wings. Mutations resulting in supernumerary limbs often produce non-functioning growths that resemble wings, offering a peculiar sight. Over the years, more than 138 cats have been reported to have wings, a truly fascinating phenomenon that continues to intrigue people. There are over 30 documented cases of winged cats, with 20 photographs and even some videos providing evidence of this unusual mutation. The first recorded report of a winged cat dates back to the 1800s. This account describes a winged cat with dark brownish-gray fur, white markings, and appendages along its sides that would shed in the spring. The person who encountered this winged cat found the appendages so remarkable that they decided to keep them as a unique keepsake. Notable cases of winged cats include occurrences in Tatarstan and China in 2011. These cases captured the public's imagination and led to countless stories, photos, and videos being shared worldwide. These unusual cats have sparked curiosity and wonder as people try to understand the genetic mutations that lead to such extraordinary features. Despite their strange appearance, these winged cats live much like any other cat, navigating their environment with the same agility and grace. Number 15. Biosteel goats. These goats are the result of scientific mutation and are associated with a profitable company. Researchers from the University of Wyoming have developed a method to enable goats to produce milk containing spider silk. This milk yields a material known as biosteel, which is 10 times stronger than steel and retains its strength even when stretched 20 times its size. Biosteel finds applications in creating artificial ligaments and tendons, eye sutures, jaw repair, bulletproof vests, and improved car airbags. However, due to the genetic mutation process, less than half of the goats produce milk with the desired properties. Despite the genetic mutation, the goats live normal lives without any adverse effects. They exhibit typical goat behaviors and interactions within their herd, indicating that the mutation does not impair their quality of life. Scientists are now exploring the possibility of incorporating milk and silk into alfalfa plants, which could enhance biosteel production. By engineering plants to produce biosteel, researchers aim to scale up production and create a sustainable source of this valuable material. If successful, these studies could lead to the development of a material that saves money, time, effort, and even lives. Biosteel has a wide range of applications, including artificial ligaments and tendons, eye sutures, jaw repair, bulletproof vests, and improved car airbags, making it a versatile and valuable resource. The implications of this advancement are reminiscent of a sci-fi movie, raising various moral and ethical considerations. As scientists go deeper into genetic engineering and biotechnology, society must grapple with questions of safety, regulation, and the potential consequences of manipulating living organisms for human benefit. Number 16. The eight-legged goat. In 2014, a farmer from Croatia was taken aback when his pet goat, Saka, gave birth to a remarkable offspring. The newborn kid, however, was far from ordinary. It had 8 legs instead of the typical 4. This unusual mutation stunned the farmer, who sought confirmation from his neighbors to ensure he wasn't hallucinating. Adding to the anomaly, the kid possessed both male and female reproductive organs. This rare combination of features puzzled specialists, leading them to conclude that this unusual mutation resulted from the merging of male and female embryos at birth, explaining the kid's striking appearance. Despite the abnormality, Saka and her kid continue to thrive on the farm, demonstrating resilience and adaptability in the face of genetic variation. Number 17. Fish with 2 mouths. In Australia's Bonnie Lakes, fisherman Gary Warwick made an astonishing discovery: an unusual fish with 2 mouths. While one mouth functions normally, the other remains perpetually open, presenting a bizarre sight to Warwick and his companions. Impressed by the rarity of his catch, Warwick froze the fish to preserve it for further examination. His wife captured images of the fish, which quickly garnered attention on social media, sparking discussions about genetic anomalies in aquatic species. This anomaly serves as a stark example of how some mutations can lead to unusual anatomical features that may impact an organism's ability to feed and survive in its environment. Number 18. Kenny the white tiger. Kenny, a white tiger born in 1999 at a private breeding facility in Arkansas, became widely known due to his unique facial appearance characterized by a wide, flat face, crossed eyes, and a protruding tongue. His distinct look was a result of severe inbreeding, a common practice among breeders seeking to produce the rare white coat that is in high demand for zoos and private collections. Inbreeding among tigers, particularly to maintain the recessive white fur trait, often leads to genetic defects and health issues, as seen in Kenny's case. His condition required special care to prevent him from harming himself or others, as he had mental disabilities. Despite popular misconceptions, Kenny did not have Down syndrome, a condition exclusive to humans involving an extra copy of chromosome. Rather, his physical deformities were the result of genetic abnormalities due to inbreeding. Despite these challenges, Kenny had a pleasant personality and loved playing with other tigers. Kenny lived under the care of the Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge until his passing in 2008, serving as a poignant example of the consequences of unethical breeding practices. Number 19. Transparent fish. One of the rarest fish in the world, this transparent fish allows you to see all its internal organs. The lack of pigmentation in their skin and tissues is an evolutionary adaptation that reduces visibility, making these fish nearly invisible in their natural surroundings. Their unique physiological traits fascinate marine biologists and aquarium enthusiasts. Unlike the transparent fish found in the ocean, this one was created accidentally in a lab experiment. The experiment aimed for a different outcome, but the transparency provided scientists with valuable insights into fish anatomy. This accidental discovery turned out to be beneficial for scientific research. Number 20. Frankie and Louie, the two-faced cat. Frankie and Louie, also known as Frank and Louie, was a cat with two faces, one side orange and the other black, perfectly split down the middle. Born in 1999, his owner took him to the Cummings School of Veterinary Medicine at Tufts University for examination. Initially, veterinarians predicted that Frankie and Louie would not live longer than a week due to his rare condition. However, he defied all odds and lived a long, happy life, becoming a beloved pet and proving experts wrong with his resilience and charm. A nurse took Frank and Louie home to care for him, aiming to give him the best life possible, even if it was expected to be short. She initially fed him through a straw, carefully providing him with the nutrients he needed to survive. Before long, Frank and Louie began to eat on their own, surprising everyone with his resilience. Frank and Louie had a unique set of features: one brain, controlling both faces, and one throat, allowing him to swallow food. Two faces, each with its own set of features. Two mouths, though only one was functional. Two noses, side by side. Three blue eyes, with one eye that didn't blink or function properly, giving him a distinctive appearance. His unusual and somewhat spooky look likely earned him the nickname Frank and Louie. In 2012, Frank and Louie entered the Guinness Book of World Records as the longest-living Janus cat, or two-faced cat, a remarkable achievement for such a unique animal. He continued to live for 2 more years, reaching the age of 15, far exceeding the expectations set at his birth. Tragically, he developed aggressive cancer, and his owners chose to euthanize him to prevent any suffering, making the compassionate decision to end his life peacefully. Which animal did you like the most? Let me know in the comments. And before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you in the next one.